Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are seeing the basics of Cricut Joy and a project along with it. The machine will come with an instructions manual and it will state what all comes with the machine, and then a warranty sheet and an important safety instruction sheet, as it is an electronic product and what not to do with that electronic product. And then here we'll be discussing all of the items as well as the uses of it. And this is a Cricut fine point pen in 0.4 black, and also it will come with a 4.5 by 6.5 standard grip mat, that is the green mat, and it will also come with a protective film which we lost unfortunately, and it will also come with a sample smart vinyl material. And this is the machine, and you can open it like I have, and then it will come with a fine point blade with this housing, that is the housing, and the blade is inserted into it with magnetic grip, and that is how you close the clamp and everything. You can also use the same clamp for inserting the pen as well as the foil toolkit, which I'll be explaining later. I'm just replacing the fine point blade into the housing. So now the machine will come with its adapter and the plug point wire. Just make sure you're plugging the right socket into it, and then insert the wire into the back of the machine like I'm showing you now, and then plug it into the socket. So once the machine is turned on, the white light will start blinking, and then you'll hear a sound also. This is the box that comes with the machine. I've saved the box for later use. My machine is almost a year and a half old. So this is the starter toolkit. This will come with a bundle if you buy, or you could buy it separately, the Cricut Joy bundle. So the first one is the scraper, and the second one is the weeding tool that you'll use for weeding vinyl, and then the third one is a lifting tool. And then also with the bundle you'll get this insert card mat, and this is basically used for making cards, any greeting cards or any of the size insert cards that will come with the bundle itself. You could also buy those cards separately as well as the mat separately if you're not buying the bundle of Cricut Joy. This is something that is available in India on Amazon, Flipkart, as well as Cricut India's page, which will come in very soon. The website is being made currently. So this is the insert card envelope, the insert card as well as the cutaway card. It will come in different variants also, and you could check those websites to buy it. This is the transfer tape. This is the normal grip transfer tape. It is basically a clear film with grids on it, which you can use to transfer the cut vinyl. I'll be demonstrating it later on in the video. And there is another one called strong grip transfer tape. So the difference is that it will come with a purple grid, and it is used for transferring much thicker metallic or textured vinyl. So these are some of the smart vinyls that are available in the market. The color, there we have different colors. There are different variants of vinyl, which will again I'll be demonstrating later. Machine is adaptable with the short mat that will come with the machine, as well as this long format mat, which is 4.5 by 12 inches for longer cuts. And then also there are different types of pens that are already available, which is gel pen and stuff like that, glitter gel pen. This is the foiling tool that I mentioned earlier. It will come with a instruction sheet and sample foils to cut. If you want to know how to use this foil, I've made a video on it, using it for the Cricut Maker. The process is pretty much the same. The difference is that it will come with only one blade, whereas the Maker comes with 3 different types of thickness blades. So it is the same clamp that you will be using in the Joy, because the Joy is only one clamp, and it is the same that you used your fine point blade in. So this is the removable vinyl that I mentioned, types of vinyl. So it is permanent, removable, and then smart iron-on. So the difference between the permanent and removable is that the removable is easy to remove without residue. So this is the smart iron-on vinyl that I'm just showing. The black one that I'm showing right now is the permanent vinyl. It will come in a glossy or a matte finish. So inside it will be mentioned as permanent and with green grids in the back. It is an adhesive vinyl. So this is the smart iron-on vinyl. This is basically used for t-shirts, cloths and different materials. The difference is that you will have to use a heat source to transfer this. The bottom will be glossy and the other side will be matte. So you'll always have to use the glossy side down for a smart iron-on vinyl. So there are different variants of it as well, and this is a sports flex iron-on vinyl. So there are different variants, you could check it out. I'll be doing a future video of the same. So this is the Cricut Design Space app that you could download on your iPad, your phones, iOS as well as Android, or even your PC. So just make sure that you're creating an ID, your email ID, password, and then the country that you belong in, and then click create ID. So I already have my Design Space profile logged in, and then here is how you set up the machine. You go into the machine setup tab and then click connect. It will connect using Bluetooth. The Cricut Joy exclusively works only with Bluetooth connection. So make sure the device that you're using, either it is a PC, your laptop, etc., as well as your tablets have Bluetooth connection. So it's just so easy. And then you can also avail your Cricut Access free 30-day trial once you create your ID. So the app is pretty much user friendly, so it will tell you what to look for when you're just connecting your machine and getting started. Here it is telling you to insert your fine point blade into the clamp, and then how to insert your smart vinyl. That comes with the machine. Like the machine will have a sample. This here I'm using whatever I already have. So it just basically tells you how to insert it. So I'll show you how it is being inserted. You have to take both your just make sure you're leveling it and then inserting it gently, and then it will read it, and then once you press go, it will cut the sample cut. That is the Cricut word. It will be cutting right now as shown, and then once it's done, it will also again prompt you to unload it. Once you press unload, you can take out the material. This is for matteless cutting. I'll also be demonstrating how to do with matte. So this is the weeding tool that I mentioned earlier, which you could use to take out the excess. See, this is a very beautiful clean cut. So in order to not waste that beautiful Cricut cut piece, I'm just taking it behind my iPad, just for the sake of not wasting it. I'll probably transfer it to something else. This is a permanent vinyl, so it will leave a residue, a bit of residue, but then it is easier to remove as well. It will last you for a much longer time. So here I'll be showing you how I'm using a scrap pink vinyl. It is a smart vinyl only, but then I just have the excess, and I want to show how to use it with the matte. So first I'm going to also explain what Design Space is. Once you click the plus icon, that is the canvas, you can see different types of tabs. That is, first is the image tab, which you could even also use with free, or you can upload your own images, or there are a lot of other features. I'll be doing an exclusive video again on Design Space itself. This is just the basics to get you started. So you can use any of the free images, or if you have Design Space access, that is a Cricut access, like I'm showing you, it will show the A tab. So this is the free images that you will have. If you don't have the Cricut access, it is still usable. So the next part is the text. So in this, there are different types of text available already in the Design Space, which is free, or you could use whatever your system also has in it. And the images and shapes are also free. There are few which is only access only, so for those you can pay separately and then use it. This is take photos, you can upload your own images or SVGs or files. And then in the actions tab, there are a lot of other actions, that is delete, duplicate, ungroup. Ungroup is something that will work with like each and every word. You could ungroup it and then use it, even the typed words. And then for slicing, it's just one above the other. If you want to slice an image, you could use that. There are combined feature that is like for welding, unite, and other features. You could go through it one at a time. So also after that, there is this contour feature. After you've welded your image, you could remove like one part of your word or your image. The contour feature is used even for images, not just the text. So once you weld it, it becomes an image file, not a text file. You can change the color of any of your text, your images, as per your requirement. And then the next feature inside the cut itself would be to cut or write in a pen. So there are different types of pens that are available, and the features that you could select for whichever pen that you'll be using for your end product. The next feature is the offset feature, which is very useful when you're doing, for example, cake toppers and stuff like that. Horizontal flip and vertical flip. Also there is align, that is you could align your text one in the center or horizontally. If there are multiple images, you just want it aligned in a single line, you could do that as well. And also next important tab is the layers tab, where you could hide your if at all you don't want one particular word cut, that also you could do. And then in the last tab, you could also select if whichever unit that you want, either empirical unit that is like inches, or you want the metric that is centimeters. So now we'll be using I just want a keychain, that Mickey keychain that I showed earlier. I want a special D in it. This is a free gift for a client where they have ordered 2 times with me, and I just want to give them a gift. So I am selecting this particular D design from the images tab, or you could just type it on your text and then select whichever font you want. So now I already have this image selected, and I'm measuring it using my mat. So if you don't have a ruler in your hand, you could use your mat to measure approximately, but always make sure you have a ruler. So I'm just resizing it to the size that I want, and I'm selecting the color of my vinyl so that it is easier for me to know which color vinyl I'll be using. If you're using multiple color vinyl, so that will be one multiple color vinyl project, that will be one helpful feature. I'm just saving it to the cloud and then pressing make it. So first one will be without mat option, that is if I'm not using the mat and just using the smart vinyl, and then also if I'm using the small mat or the long mat. For this project I'm using the long mat, and I'm just removing the cover. And once I've removed the cover, I'm connecting the machine to the software, and then I'm selecting the smart permanent vinyl as my material. So there are different types of material that you could use with your Cricut Joy, like cardstock and a lot of other material. Like I've already showed you, the cards you could cut or you could foil. So it depends on the material that you'll be using. So today I'm using this permanent smart vinyl, but I'm using it without the with the mat, or just a scrap piece of it. So once I've added it to my mat and made sure it is burnished well, I'm putting it into the machine and then giving go, and it is cutting it beautifully. And I'm making sure that I'm replacing the clear film back onto the mat so that there is no dust. This process is called beading. This beading tool will be used for the same. I'm removing the excess vinyl to bring out the D that I want. And once I've done that, I'm taking the transfer tape, just cutting the small piece that I want to size, and applying the sticky side down and using the scraper to scrape it well. And then I'll be applying it onto my Mickey keychain that I have. Hope this video was helpful for you all, and this grid line is also very helpful for you to align the keychain and the design that you have. Hopefully this video was helpful for you in clearing some of your doubts. If you have any doubts in the future, just drop them in the comment section below, or you could DM me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in my next video. Bye.